it's Becky. I am back with another process video. Today I'm using the Jen Hadfield Homemade collection. It's a DIY home. I'm going to use this wood grain paper as my background, and I'm going to make a diagonal design, and it's going to be a grid design. I'm going to put down some washi tape and also that gold dotted vellum you see there. I'm going to cut that in 2-inch squares. Now that is not from the Jen Hadfield collection. That is from My Mind's Eye Christmas collection, which I don't recall the name of it. It's the one that came out this year. And then I'm going to take 2 papers from the 6x6 paper pad and cut them in 2-inch squares. And I'm going to sew the squares down because yay, I fixed my sewing machine. So woohoo! So this picture, this morning I had went out back and the sun was just now coming up, and it was very, very foggy, and the Spanish moss was hanging down off our oak tree in the back. We have a river oak, and it was gorgeous. And I'm like, oh, I need to get a picture of this. So I took out my phone and took a picture of it and uploaded it to Instagram. And I just thought it was the most beautiful thing ever. Well, this same morning, I was getting on a plane to go back to Kansas to visit my family. And that fog made my plane late taking off, which made me miss my connection in Atlanta. So by the end of the day, I was so mad at that dang fog. It was no longer beautiful. Now, if you look at the picture, it still is beautiful, but not in my mind. I was really mad at it because I had to sit in an Atlanta airport for a few hours waiting for a new flight to come in. So anyways, I put down those squares and I sewed them. This right here, you saw I took a frame and I outlined it on that pink ombre, which came from the 6x6 paper pad. And I put some lines in there and wrote my journaling. Now that journaling, it's going to go inside that frame. So I'm cutting it out and I'm going to glue it down. I'm going to pop that up on some foam tape. Just then I was erasing the lines I made in pencil. So I'm going to put that down there on some foam tape. I put a strip of washi up at the top left corner of that paper. A flower does make it up there. I'm not sure if it's that flower or not. These are all embellishments that came from that same collection, the Jen Hadfield Homemade. That globe I thought was perfect because I was traveling that day. Those blue triangle type arrows, I cut those down, but they do end up making it just a shorter version of them. That hello, I ended up swapping it out for one in gold, and it ends up being right where it is now. That coffee cup says best, which I thought was perfect because, it was morning time. I was standing outside. I had to have a cup of coffee in my hand because it was morning. First thing in the morning. Sun wasn't even all the way up yet. So there I am cutting down those arrows. Now I was really excited. I was finally able to get my videos down less than 10 minutes. So that was really pleasing to me and really cool. There's still a lot of functions on this program that I'm using that I have not yet figured out. I haven't had a lot of time to play with it, but I still really like it. I still really like that program. So I'm going to keep working with it, and hopefully the videos will get better. Now I'm a little off screen here. Oh, yes, and I also got a new camera today. I haven't used it yet. So after I get done doing this voiceover, I'm going to try and use it so that I won't have to use my phone. So that might help the videos a little bit as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and get out these wood dots from My Mind's Eye Necessities and some enamel dots from My Mind's Eye Now and Then, and some enamel dots and shapes from Fancy Pants. From the Necessities, I use the light wood dots. From the Now and Then, I use the tealy aqua dots. And from Fancy Pants, I used the pink dots. So I'm going to go ahead and put those down in a few places. I put them over by the globe, over by the left-hand cluster, and also up at the top by that flower. So now I'm going to go ahead and get out some gold acrylic paint and mix it with water to use as splatters. And after I do that, I am going to use some chipboard letters from my Mind's Eye niche collection, or niche collection. I don't know however you want to say it. And I use that for the word nature in the title. Then I pull out the Now and Then letter and word stickers, and I put a little word that says mother in front of nature, one over to the right that says lovely, and then under the picture I put May 2015. And that's going to wrap up this video. So I really appreciate you watching, and thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.